Welcome to the Makeover Your Mindset podcast. I'm Cassie McKenzie. Think of me as your BFF for manifestation and high vibe mindset makeovers. It's my personal mission to turn your inspiration into action so you can be, do, and have everything you've ever dreamed of having in life. This podcast will focus a ton on creating fulfilling relationships with money, friends, and soulmates, and inspire you to have fun so you can live the most extraordinary life you've ever imagined. If you're ready to take to the next step, then you've come to the right place. Thanks again for joining me. Now let's begin. Hello and welcome back to the Makeover Your Mindset podcast. I'm Cassie McKenzie of makeoveryourmindset.com. This podcast is actually a recording from my Money Boss 5-day money manifestation challenge that's currently going on in the Facebook fan page. So Makeover Your Mindset on Facebook. And I just wanted to give you all on my podcast, the listeners, a taste of what a money challenge is like. This is a really, really great topic that I wanted to share with you all too. I dive into the two most important words when it comes to manifesting and how these are the reasons why you're getting the results that you're getting, why that happens, and what you can do to fix it. So if you haven't yet registered for this fun challenge, you still have time. You can go to makeoveryourmindset.com/money challenge. We're going to be going till Friday, and you'll get the email sequence with the videos already that you may have missed. So enjoy this. Also, I made a huge announcement about Money is Your Boyfriend relaunching at the end of this week. And when you're on the wait list, which is at makeoveryourmindset.com/money, you'll get exclusive access to a special coupon code that you'll be able to use for a huge discount off the course when it launches in the pre-launch period. So be sure to check that out if you desire at all to improve your money mindset, to improve your relationship with money, drop the struggle, drop all that hardship. Then feel free to check out makeoveryourmindset.com/money for some additional details, and I will be providing the rest at a later date. Thanks so much. Enjoy this podcast, and I will talk with you all soon. Bye. Hi, Instagram and Facebook. Welcome back for day 2 of the Money Boss Money Manifestation Challenge. I hope you guys had a great day on the first day. I know I did. It was super fun. It's really exciting to make your decisions around what you want, right? You get to have it all. Trust me, you get to have it all. So today we're talking about the two biggest words and the most important words about manifesting and how to get the best results. So yesterday we talked about deciding what you want and really making that clear decision around what exactly it is that you want. A lot of times we skip this step. We just assume we'll just think about it and then just skip the actual decision around what we want. Really, it's important, as we covered yesterday, and if you missed yesterday's live stream, be sure to go back and take a look at it. So today, I just want to ask you, it's a fill in the blank kind of game. Think of your current money situation, and I want you to finish this phrase, I am. What follows that phrase for you when you think about your current situation with money? Is it, I feel abundant, rich, free, excited, happy, limitless, thankful, relieved, like all of those sorts of feelings, those kind of vibes? Or is it more along the lines of like broke, I feel worried, heavy, like limited, boxed in, fearful, like pressured? Like I just normally just even go like this when I say all those words myself. They don't feel good, right? So, but a lot of times that's what you hear. Like I overhear this every day. I overhear people talking about their money situation, and it's always, a lot of people who are having money issues say, I just feel broke. I feel like there's no hope. I'm just stressed out about it all the time, and I don't know what to do. And, it's really worrisome in a place of fear. the thing is, the words I am are really powerful. They have a lot of power behind them. And the reason for that goes back to the subconscious brain, and the subconscious brain, which is tied into your whole being and every decision that you make throughout the day. So when you say I am, the words that follow that are what determine what your current reality is going to be and what your future is going to be as well. Because you're literally telling your subconscious brain to continue the sort of patterns that it's already started. Our realities really are make-believe. Like, the subconscious brain doesn't know what's true or what's false. There's stories all the time of people getting limbs cut off and still feeling the tingling of their fingertips, and the fingers definitely aren't there. Like, the limb could be in China for all you know, and you're already on an airplane back to America. It's just crazy, right? So it's just the way the subconscious works. Like, it's just the way you define yourself is what determines and gets you the results that you see in your life. Like, if you define yourself as broke, then you're going to see broke results. If you define yourself as abundant, if you define yourself as happy around money, even if you're not exactly where you'd like to be, if you start looking at the different reasons why you are abundant already, then that's going to train your subconscious brain to believe that a little better and to start getting more on the path of where it wants you to, of where you'd like to end up. So we believe what we experience, and we experience what we believe too. So if you're and a lot of this goes back to when we were younger, and the subconscious brain is only as old as 7 years old. So all of these thoughts and all of these beliefs and all of these programming that's run your life from, the beginning of, birth until now, those were all programmed into you when you were younger, usually from trusted adults, like your parents, your teachers, your relatives, other adults you might have come in contact with, maybe your preachers, your whatever the case may be. This is where you've learned all of the beliefs that you've carried along, especially with regard to money. So, for example, when you think of the subconscious brain, what's at the heart of all of this, there's three major things to keep in mind. Its main concern is survival, and it wants to keep you safe. So it wants to keep that fight or flight reaction going and keep you thinking the same thoughts that got you where you are today, because it sees that you're not in a risk and you're in that same sort of channel. Now, some might think it's a ditch or a grave, but your subconscious brain's perfectly fine with that because, you're safe from what it, can gather. Also, like, most of us go along our whole entire lives without even knowing that these beliefs are holding us back. It's really sneaky kind of thing, if you think about it. No pun intended. Also, when you try to change it, it like kicks and screams like one of my toddlers when I take their toy away from them. It's crazy. It wants to cling to that old identity for that same safety reason, and it'll put up a huge fight if you try to change it in any way, shape, or form. If you're moving it away from the norm that you've grown accustomed to believing this whole time, then it's going to, want to keep you safe, and it's going to want to, keep you on that same, channel that you've been on this whole entire time. So let me give you an example, because sometimes I can tend to get, rambling. If you grew up, for example, believing that rich people must have done something bad in order to get it. So people who have money have done something bad in order to get it, then think about the fact that, you might be stuck being poor because your subconscious wants to keep you from becoming one of those bad people with money, right? Or you might think that you're going to do something bad or get something bad if you get rich too. If you grew up thinking that, you have to work hard for money, then guess what? Every single time you try to start a new venture, your subconscious brain will sabotage you. If you're trying to do things a new way or you're trying to do things an easier way, then your subconscious, you're going to hit this resistance, and it broadcasts fear of all sorts of things that could go wrong, or it puts up procrastination. It puts up, sabotage in you making any progress with, meeting your goal there. So you have to start, sabotaging the whole thing in order for your subconscious to keep you safe. And this can sound really daunting, but I'm just providing this as an explanation for possibly why things might seem like a struggle. It is a concerted effort to move into a new thought process. However, I truly believe that change can happen in an instant. It's possible for you to change your belief in an instant. As an practitioner of NLP, I've learned certain techniques where in 5 minutes we're able to erase people's belief patterns that they've held onto for decades. And it's amazing to see. I mean, it's really incredible techniques that we're able to imply, which gives me the proof that you can change your beliefs and you can change the different things that have been holding you back. It doesn't have to take weeks or joints. You can or weeks or months or even years. You can speed up time and literally get what you want even faster. But let's start with the basics, because since this is a money manifestation challenge, I know some of y'all might not be as, advanced manifestors as others. And let's start with the whole process of doing affirmations and adding the feeling. So the whole point is to get you to where you want to be, the version of you that already has what you desire, right? And you might have heard this before, and it's kind of confusing to some about acting as if you already have it. And we'll get to that in a minute, maybe even tomorrow. But instead of for instance, saying you have to work hard for money, we'll start with that one and say, instead, money comes easily and frequently. And money comes from unexpected places. When you start to put that in your brain, instead of you have to work hard for money, you're going to hit some resistance at first, right? But there's other ways to move past that and to start opening up the new neural pathways, because you literally have to start new neural pathways in your brain in order to be able to make these your new truths. They're really all just lies we've been telling ourselves this whole entire time. So create new truths that are more empowering, that'll get you the results that you want instead. It just makes sense to do that. Why stay stuck in an old story that's going to keep you stuck in the same struggle? There's no point in doing that. That does nobody any good. Doesn't do your family good, your community good, doesn't do you good, doesn't do me good. I want you to be as successful as I am in doing this. So let's see. If you start writing, money comes easily and frequently, and it comes from unexpected places, the next thing I want you to do is look at the evidence for, why you can believe this. Who do you know that you look at them and you're like, how in the world do they do this? They're able to be rich. They can have all this money. Seems like they've got the perfect life. They just get, bonuses out of thin air. They get this job that's so high paying and yada, yada, yada. Well, these people in the past that might have, let's be honest, right? They might have made you guilty, right? Or not guilty, jealous or resentful of the fact that life seems so easy for them and yet it seems really hard for you. But that's not a bad thing, okay? I don't want you to feel bad about yourself for feeling maybe jealous of these people. Instead, I want you to reframe this. I want you to shift what you're believing there and see a different way. These people are evidence to you that it's possible for you too. Because there's no reason why you're the only one put on earth that has to struggle to make money. There's absolutely zero reason why. The universe, God, the angels, they all want you to have the best. And it's there for you. And if you see it in somebody else and you see what somebody else has, then that's just showing you an example that you can have it too. So this is evidence to help you believe it and help you believe this new truth. And, take a look, make a list of who you know who's gotten money easily. And if you don't personally know anybody in your own personal life, start Googling it, look at public figures, because that's perfectly acceptable too. I can think of two offhand that most everybody on the planet probably has heard of, being Oprah and Tony Robbins, right? So both of them have come from really, hard pasts that were full of struggle, full of really horrible things that's happened to them, sexual abuse, poverty, alcoholism, or, being raised by families with alcoholics, and just a bunch of struggle, and yet they were both able to be one of the top, or two of the top people in the world that are helping others right now with the hunger, with getting out of struggle, with making their lives better, and really making a difference and passing it on. And I absolutely love that, and that's my goal for my company too. So maybe you've been jealous of these sorts of people in the past, but now you're able to see it in a new way. And this has been and always is the universe giving you an example of what's possible for you too. It has been the whole entire time. So, money comes easily and frequently. Money is in your birthright. You've got this evidence that it's possible for you too. And then let's look at all the ways that you have money that you might not think about. Because even in like the worst instance, what we need to do is go back and look at where you do have money, right? Look at where it is coming through. And then part of your homework for this, write down any discounts, any rebates, go through old purses, go through old go through your car, old purses, the pockets of your clothes, the drawers in your bathroom, the drawers in your bedroom, whatever the case may be, and really get a handle on, what sort of cash do you have just sitting around waiting there? It's stagnant, waiting for you there. And add up old gift cards, add up this money, the coupons, etc. that you find, and then make a list of it all, because that is going to bring in more for you. If you start to realize and recognize that there is abundance there for you already, then that's going to put you on this new vibrational plane that's helping you reach the level of the money that you actually want, right? It's all about the vibe that you're putting out. And it's all about, it's like listening to all right, think of it as a radio tuning itself, okay? Or you're tuning a radio. You can't talk about how poor you are and want to get rich and expect both of those to happen at the same time, because those two different energies are on two different planes, and it's two different vibrational planes. You would it'd be like listening to the oldies station and expecting rap music to come on, right? Expecting to hear music from the rap station. It's not happening. It's never happening, because they're on two different radio frequencies. Just like, the energy of saying how poor you are and the energy of noticing how abundant you are on two different vibrational energies. So tonight, what I want you to do as part of day 2 of this challenge is to definitely write down, what has been your story. Take a look at it. Take a look at what sort of things did you grow up thinking or saying or being told as truth, which are just lies that we've been telling ourselves. So I'll give you those same 2 that I went over earlier. It was, people who have money have done something bad to get it. And so that means if I have money, then, something bad will happen to me, or I'll have to do something bad to get it too. Or, it's you have to work really hard for money. And, both of those just simply aren't true. It's absolutely not true. I want you to take a look at that. Then write what your new beliefs are. Tell your subconscious a new belief. So keep it positive. The subconscious only listens to positive words. It doesn't, if you say, I don't want to be poor, it's not going to process the negative, right? It only processes the positives. So you're going to want to reframe that as, I desire giant, massive wealth, right? And I am massively wealthy. That's what I want you to write instead. And also, I want you to take stock of people in your life who are already at that point, who are already able to make money easily, who are already able to just make money. It doesn't even make sense to you how they're able to be rich so easily, and how they didn't do anything bad to get there, etc. Whatever is important to you, whatever you're having to work through, and then make examples of those people, as evidence so that you can start to retrain your subconscious brain quicker and start to accept that it is possible for you too. Oh, thank you very much for the feedback there. So those are my suggestions for day 2. Part 3 was go back, look through your drawers, look through your pockets, old purses, old wallets, your car, I don't know, your bathroom. I find like dollars in my bathroom every now and then. It's really strange. I don't know where they came from. Especially when I was single, I found a whole lot of them in my bathroom, but I think that's just because I would stuff them everywhere, in my pockets after being at the bars, but whatever. That's another story for another day. Make a list of everything that you already have that might be hiding from you there. So get out those old gift cards, get out that old money. I'm going to be doing these things right along with you. So enjoy it and have fun with it. This should be a fun topic. And also, I want to let you all know a very special announcement. Later this week, I'm going to be launching my whole full-blown money course, which is my absolute favorite thing to do. It's called Money is Your Boyfriend, and it explores your relationship with money as if it's an actual human. Because this is exactly what I had to do in order to really grasp how poorly or nicely I was treating money in the past and the results that I was getting. And it's a really, really fun class that's divided out into 4 weeks. I've just added some super fun bonuses, like a hypnosis for becoming a super abundant or attracting super abundance and becoming a super abundant manifester. I'm a trained clinical hypnotherapist, board certified, in addition to doing NLP, EFT, and coaching. And it's absolutely so much fun. So I've added fun bonuses like that. You can check it out at makeoveryourmindset.com/money. And if you're on my email list, I'll go ahead and put the link on there too, so that you can get on the wait list. Because if you're on the wait list, you'll get an extra special coupon for a huge discount off the course when I do my early enrollment. So thanks so much for joining, everyone. I really, really love it. And if you have any other questions, feel free to post them either here or on the Facebook page. I'm on all the social medias at Makeover Your Mindset. So thanks so much. Love you all. Loved this episode of the Makeover Your Mindset podcast? Head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It's very much appreciated so more high vibe people like you can find us. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode.